Hello everybody, this is Music Otaku, and I'm finally back with my very first music review. I'm so excited because I've been wanting to get this ball rolling and to go ahead and do some reviews. And what better way to get the ball rolling than to discuss an album I absolutely love. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about Christian hip-hop artist Lecrae. If you don't know about him, you need to go and look him up because he is, wow. It made me wonder just why I haven't discovered him yet. Even though I do know the reason. The reason being, well, let's just say this. My gospel / Christian music library is not as large as the music library full of secular music. But I'm willing to improve on that. The very first time I even heard about Lecrae was when I watched the 2015 Soul Train Music Award. First of all, I loved the show. Erykah Badu did her thing. Second of all, I was very surprised to find out that Lecrae won an award for Best Gospel and Inspirational Song. Why? Well, let me just look. Apparently, he won the award, but he beat Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp, and Erica Campbell? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, if you're not very familiar with the realm of gospel music, then you might not have a clue about what I'm talking about. But let me just say it like this. Kirk Franklin is the Beyonce, at least in my opinion, he is the Beyonce of the gospel genre. So to see somebody or hear about that this person who I've never met and never heard of his music, that he wins an award, oh, that's big. You know that has to be big. So that just spurred me on to check him out. And that's exactly what I did. So on this album, he has a total of 15 tracks. So, music artists, take notes, because in my opinion, that is what I would call a decent LP album. But anyhow, I've noticed that there were several themes which I really loved about him. In tracks 1 through 4, there are messages to the world. He doesn't try and be preachy about it, but he's real with them. He's upfront. He's not afraid to tell them what is wrong with them and the fact that they need to get their act straight. For tracks 5 through 10, messages about the struggles a Christian person will go through and struggle with, especially when living in the world that we live in right now. And that is especially what I need. I need for somebody to be real with me, about the world that we're living in and what we need to do to change it. Because just dancing and only singing Kumbaya, that's all well fine and good, but it's not really going to get the job done. And I love how in the last tracks, the tracks 11 through 15, he uses positive reinforcement for fellow Christians. And that's what I absolutely love. So, you have a message to the world, message to us Christians. And then positive reinforcement, as well as a few little messages to give us a little conviction over certain things. Because let's face it, you're in a world, sometimes you're going to let materialistic things be and go before God, which is a very wrong thing. But yeah, so those are the things that I love. The arrangement of the tracks. The arrangement. The arrangement of the tracks. And by that, I mean the instruments that he used. I know I've said it before, but I just love how the first track, Outsider, I love that one. That is one of my favorite tracks. And I have several favorite tracks on this album. But the first is the first track called Outsider. And I love how the piano, the strings, and the background vocals, they give it this sort of eerie, intense, well, maybe not intense, but there's definitely tension. Okay, you know how there's music that is just perfect for movies, like boxing movies, like Rocky 1 through 4, and all of those other boxing movies? This was perfect. It just gave you the sense right away that there is tension. There's two boxers. There's Lecrae, and then there's the world. And he's standing in the ring, standing against the world, and basically having a rap battle with the world. And that's what I love. Oh, track 4. Track 4 is my favorite. It's called Nothing. And I love this because it has the usual sort of trap music feel to it. But it definitely has the hip-hop drum kits and claps. And you know, it has a hype man in the background. I'm sorry, I feel like this is the trolling song. Because it sounds just like what a mainstream hip-hop or rap song would sound like. But no, it is totally different. He is sending a message out saying that y'all are talking about nothing. All those gold chains you're rapping about, all those cars, all of the hoes you got, all of that stuff. You ain't talking about nothing. It's nothing new. And I love that. I've been waiting for somebody to say that. I've been waiting for somebody to say that. Thank you. Thank you, Lecrae. Okay, on to the next track. My other favorite is track 12. Give In. Gosh. It's obvious he had fun with this. And I say this because in the very beginning, you know, it sounds like everybody is kind of setting up and he's saying, okay, here's mic check. And he's doing an acapella singing into the mic, trying to sound like a guitar. I love that. That was nice. And then the real guitars, and then the real synths, and then the real drums come in, but they come in behind. And the acapella voice is still in there for a few seconds, but then it goes away. So the acapella voice goes away, and then in comes the instruments, and in comes a featured artist singing the first verse or hook of the song. And I love this song because it's a song that's really about saying, I give in. I'm tired of trying to live in this world, trying to do my own thing, especially when I make the wrong decisions. So I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna let you take over, God. I love how he doesn't try and be too preachy. in track 13. Track 13 is a prime example of how he's not just preaching and trying to tell people what to do and, you know, talk down other people. And he does this by saying this or rapping about his issues in the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I love this. In the song, he actually talks about a childhood event, how he was molested by a babysitter. And that is something. That's him going out on a limb and showing how he is willing to be vulnerable and just be real with them. Track 14. Broken. Oh, that was another good song with a good message to Christians. The last track is Messengers, and it is just a lovely little track which mostly talks about what Christians are supposed to do, their mission, what their mission is on this earth. So what is my rating? I give this album strong 10. Strong 10 all the way. I mean, there's not one track that I disliked. I just only talked about the tracks within this video because those are my ultimate favorites. But you know, for anybody who wants to listen to conscious rap, conscious hip hop, and especially the Christians, if you want to hear another good hip hop artist, Christian hip hop artist to be specific, listen to Anomaly by Lecrae, because it is good. It is awesome. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Also, click that subscribe button because then you will know when I have uploaded another video. Also, I have a Facebook page, Twitter page, and a blog. So please go to my Facebook page and subscribe to that. I will also give you updates on there on when I upload my videos. And also follow my Twitter because I will let you know when I'm about to upload another video. Also, please go check out my blog. I do plan on not only giving little updates and news about. Please check out my blog as well because on the blog I plan to write text music reviews. Text music reviews. Please go check out my blog because on the blog I will. Please check out my blog. Also, please, I would also like to tell you to Also, please go check out my blog because on my blog I do plan on writing text reviews. This is your girl, Music Otaku. Peace.